Good morning, folks. It is the 2nd of October already, 2025. Big announcement made yesterday downtown here in Kalamazoo. You seen my prior videos on the State Movie Theater coming up on its 100th birthday. Built in 1927. It's a beautiful, beautiful venue. We'll talk about that. It was purchased. I had no doubt that the Hinman family, the owners of that theater, would find the proper fit, and they did. And a big announcement was made. They had the grand announcement held right there in the theater itself. I will include photos of the new owners, and we'll talk a little bit about this. It even has an expansion, a really cool expansion. Talk about that too. Be right back as soon as I make this corner. How do you like that? What a gimbal! Back in 1927, it only took Colonel Butterfield 9 months to build the State Theater. It's hard to believe. A lot of really cool buildings were built short periods of time back in the day. It's kind of hard to understand how they could do that when more modern buildings take such a long time. But we're glad that those 9 months were spent correctly. And we're going to take a look at that right now. Coming here onto the Kalamazoo Mall, heading southbound. We will be able to see the theater coming right up here on your immediate right. Used to be Holly's Grill down here on the corner. Really nice restaurant back in the day. And there you have the State Theater. Go up here and park a second. We'll talk a little bit more about this. All right. This is right where News 3 stands when they come down here and do these things. You gotta stand on the shoulders of giants sometimes. Well, the State Theater, of course, built Colonel Butterfield back in 1927, has 1,590 seats. Okay. It is a John Ebertson design. He was the architect. He is known as atmospheric interior designer. When you go inside this building, you will think that you are in a courtyard. It's actually a courtyard that you'd find over in Spain, like a Spanish courtyard. City of Kalamazoo. Beautiful, beautiful interior. I will include photographs of that. This is one of the few remaining Ebertson atmospheric theaters left in the world. I don't think he did too many outside the United States. So I'll add world. The new operators are also the owners of the Lead Balloon Productions Company, Dan and Holly Carmichael. And they signed the papers about this on the 30th of September. They're devoted to keeping this venue in its original form. They are going to do any little renovations and preservations. They actually met here in this building in the State Theater years ago. I think she said it was 16 years ago. I watched on TV, and they met here, went on their first date here. So it is dear to their hearts. And along with the announcement of the State Theater being, of course, purchased, and the great news of what's going to be going on here, they also purchased Harvey's. Remember, we just did a video on this. They had just closed after decades of being in business down here on the mall. You can see the mansion. It's built in the back. This is one of the famous Kalamazoo businesses that had back in the day decided to use their front lawns and build a little business on the front. Next door is another one of the mansions that have done the same thing. We've looked at those in the past. We're going to talk a little bit about this famous door that we have right here. I will be right back. When concerts are put on here, along here, they generally have the roadie buses and so forth. They'll unload the semis and everything. You'll have the performers sometimes park their tour bus right over here on the other side, leaving just one lane of traffic. Okay, people just lining up the sidewalks as far as you can see. Right here through this door. This we've done a video on before. This is the State Theater's famous elephant door. Okay, I just have a few here, and before I have not mentioned too many people. Of course, B.B. King, seen him play Lucille in here. You can sit up here in the top at the bar, and as they're unloading and as the performers are walking in and out, you can sit up there and watch that whole program. This will be, of course, it's been bought by the Carmichaels, and they're going to be reopening and renovating this venue as well, this restaurant as well. Hopefully, they say they're going to get everything started right away so that they can open for the centennial, the 100th anniversary of the State Theater. You can see right on the front of the marquee, 1927. Okay, I'm going to drop a few names here a second before we close. Kind of in alphabetical order, but there are hundreds of them, and so I'm not going to give you that many. Just a few you might recognize. Like I mentioned, names that you will not ever see perform when concerts are taking place down in the new arena. Okay, Alice Cooper, Bad Company, Bare Naked Ladies, the Beach Boys, Black Sabbath, Blue Oyster Cult, Cheap Trick, Foghat, Pearl Jam, Red Hot Chili Peppers, REO Speedwagon, Styx, Van Halen, Duke Ellington, Louis Armstrong, B.B. King, Al Green, Buddy Guy, The Temptations, Tina Turner, Bob Dylan, Arlo Guthrie, James Taylor, The Riders in the Sky. Remember, that's the cowboy way. Britney Spears, NSYNC, the Rocky Horror Picture Show, and many others. Right through that door. Right back. I'm also going to include a photograph of a couple of my neighbors that lived across the street from me way back 25 years ago. It was really funny because they're out here hanging out waiting to buy tickets for a concert. It was probably the ICP. I don't know, I didn't see their name on the list, but it would have been something similar to that. As you can tell by the way how the girls are certainly clowning. All right, see up on the marquee here, 1927. And you'll notice in that picture I have of the girls, the green marble right there in the background they're leaning up against. They've already looked at that picture. They can't believe I found that. They didn't even know it was taken. And they're just cracking up. They think it's really funny how everybody looked years and years ago. All right. Thank you again for watching. Thank you for subscribing. All the new subscribers, I appreciate you taking a look, hitting that thumbs up button, notification bell. And we shall see you in the next one. Grand opening. 100 years in business in 1927. I think they'll open before then. Stay safe out there.